guys, welcome back for another makeup video. Today we're gonna do our update finally for Project Level Up. The last time I left you, we were in level 3, and so today we're gonna level up to level 4. But first, let's look at my thoughts for the level 3 product. So that was the Juvia's Place, the Blushed Rose palette. This palette is just a lot of different pinky tones with a lot of different shades in here. Even though there's only 6 in here, it actually has a decent amount of different looks to it. So let's talk about it real quick. So I'm actually wearing on my eyes today, and I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see every single one of the shades in this palette. I don't know if you're gonna be able to really tell that I'm wearing every single one. So basically I have the lightest pink underneath most of it to kind of set the primer that I put on. And then I have, so that's gonna be this color. Then I have this pinky color here. I mean, they're all pinky colors, but I have this one here on the inner corner. And then I have this one here on the outer corner. And then I have this shimmery on the inner corner on top. And then I have this shimmer on the outer corner on top, okay? And that's how we came to this look today. I will try to remember to put some different pictures in so you can see it in different lighting, but that's how that has worked out today. So this is a way that you could use every single color in this palette. Now my goal was to use every single color 3 times and then to also use these 2 shades right here, this one and this one, 15 times each. I hit that. You can see a pretty decent divot in the shimmery. So I actually reached for this palette mostly to bring it with other looks. So I used this one as a base really easily for things, and then I used the shimmers really easily for things. But I will say this shimmer here, I don't love it. I love the color, but I don't feel like it really was easy to work with. Versus the other shimmery was very easy to work with, and you could see it easily and it wasn't patchy. So keep that in mind. Now, as far as using it as a standalone palette, you do tend to get a lot of the same looks with very slight changes in the looks. At least the way that I was applying it, I really wasn't finding myself getting all that many dramatically different looks from each other. And I think that's kind of to be expected from a palette like this, but this is a great palette to either use if you love these types of colors, or if you want to bring it in with other palettes. Let's say you don't have anything like these colors in your collection, that would be the perfect time to bring this in, to bring in some variety. So if you have like an all neutrals, browns type of palette, and you want a little bit of color and you think this might be something along that line, this is a good one because you're gonna get a lot of different shades of pinks, a lot of undertones that are different from each other, and it does give you variety in that sense. As far as a standalone palette, I think it takes a lot of work to make a lot of different looks out of this. It's very easy to just kind of make the same type of look over and over again, which there's also nothing wrong with that. But just keep that in mind. Depending on how you do your makeup will depend on if you really should or shouldn't get this palette. I think the quality is really good, with the exception of that one shimmer that I just didn't love the way it was working for me. And it's this one right here. It's a beautiful color though, so I wish it was a little easier to work with. Okay, so we are moving in to level 4. Which means whatever palette is brought in, I have to use everything at least 4 times, and I have to either pick 2 shades to use 20 times each, or I have to pick 4 shades to use 10 times each. Now, I'm gonna use my Little Decisions app to decide for me. I have not put in any palettes that I bought within the last 2 months into this yet. That'll be coming soon, but I want to kind of use the palettes that I already have and like make sure I'm using those up. Also, if an e.l.f. mini palette or any palette that does not have at least 5 shades in it is rolled in, it will be skipped, as well as any palettes that have already been in this project. So I'm pulling up the Tiny Decisions app and I'm getting to all my eyeshadows. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push the reset the wheel. No, I'm not gonna reset because I don't know if that. Okay, so it's on the question marks right now, hasn't been pushed. Are we ready? Let's see what we get. What do we have? What do we have? Ooh, okay, Violet Voss, All of You Forever. Has that one already been in this project? Let me double check. Let me double check. By the way, what's your weather like? It is snowing here, like super snowing. Like we are having a huge winter storm. We haven't even hit Halloween yet. We're supposed to go trick-or-treating in a couple days here. I really, really hope it warms up enough to melt it, but I don't think it's gonna. We'll see. Okay, so it wasn't in another one of these Project Level Up things, so we get to pull it in, and I am actually excited. The reason why I think it was sounding familiar to me was because it was in a video where I brought it in for all my fall palettes, and this is the palette. It is Violet Voss, All of You Forever, and this is what it looks like. Very dark, very fall-esque. You could do a lot, I feel like, with this palette, and I feel like it's a palette that you probably have something similar already, if I'm being honest. It might take like a couple of your palettes to make this palette, but I think you could get really close, with the exception of maybe 2 shades. Okay, so this has all these different shades that are all supposed to be inspired by olives, because yes, olives come in many different colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can give you a quick swatch so you can see what this looks like. I'm gonna start with All of Me. I have used this palette for quite a while. I've had it since 21. Since I believe July-ish of 21, summertime 21. So I've definitely played around with this a decent amount, but not enough to where I feel like I know it by heart. So I'm swatching these all. I'm gonna show you, I think, 4 swatches at a time. So these are the first 4. Okay, so those are gonna be your darkest colors in here. We have All of Me, Wishful, Charmed, and Infinity, which is that really dark one. This one here doesn't swatch well, and it also is, I know, difficult to work with. So I'm gonna play around with that and try to see if I can get a little bit better with that one. Okay, I've cleaned off my arm. I'm gonna give you the next row of 4. Okay, I forgot this shimmer is really nice. I should definitely pull that one out more. I feel like the lighter mattes have kind of a hard time swatching. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so the next 4 we have over here, All of You, beautiful soft shimmer. Then we have Wink, then Endless Drive, which I love this color. And then here we have Infatuated. And I'm hoping that these colors are showing up really well for you, because it's really kind of bright in here from natural lighting, and it's making it difficult to film. So used to trying to film with darker lighting and trying to make it all nice and brighter, and now I feel like it's this weird mix of dark and bright, but not necessarily light, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna clean this off and give you the swatches of the last 4, and then I'm gonna see what shadows I'm gonna focus on. All right, going into the next line. Ooh, that is such a beautiful shimmer. This one's kind of, I don't know, I don't like the texture of this one. Lovebirds. Ooh, I think Lovebirds, this one is the first time I'm touching it, I think. It feels like it's brand new. And I can't say that I love it, but okay, the last one, beautiful color. Oh my goodness, beautiful. All right, here we go. Here are the last 4 colors. We have Juicy, and we have Major Spotlight, which I am pretty sure you can barely see it on there. And then we have Lovebird, and then we have Olive Glow. Bring it a little closer, hopefully you can see them. Okay, so what am I gonna do? So I have to use every single one of these at least 4 times. And then I think I'm going to actually pick 4 to use 10 times each. The reason for that is twofold. One, because I feel like I would naturally just use these all together, and like there's some that I'm gravitating towards already, like that I want to explore more of, and it's more than just 2. So I feel like picking 4 will give me better variety in that. But then the other part is if I pick 4 to do 10 times, I feel like I could hopefully get through this level up even faster. Now, this level up will definitely take me through to the end of the year, which means that we will not be doing the next level up and the final level up until the new year. But I do want that one to be started as early in the new year as possible, if not the very end of this year, so that we're not dragging that one out for a whole long time. So using each of these at least 4 times, which 4 should I pick? Should I just pick a row? No, I don't want to do that. I want to pick, okay, I want to do 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. Okay. I want to do both the green shimmers, so that's going to be Olive Me and Olive Glow. I want to do both those 2 green shimmers. I'll go ahead and swatch those. So Olive Me is a little rougher to touch, a little bit, I feel like more patchy, but it's kind of got this goldy, this gold green going on. I will show you these swatches in different lightings as well, so that you can kind of get a better idea. Then Olive Glow is a softer shimmer, picks up really well, and is definitely more green. I would say it's actually more like a Christmas green, which makes me excited to bring it in for this. See, compared, this looks more brown, but this is definitely a green. And then the two things. Okay, so I could go Wishful and Wink, but I feel like that's cheating because those are so easy to use as like just all over shades. So I think I'm gonna do Charmed, okay? I'm gonna do Charmed. Charmed is gonna be our 3rd shade. It's gonna be that one right there. Let's just get that. That is a super soft brown, like almost has a purple undertone to it. Okay, and it doesn't like swatch super nicely. Like I actually have to work it a little bit, which means it's gonna be a challenge, I think, a little bit to work with on the eye. But look at that color story so far. Super dark, right? Well, guess what? No, I haven't used a black eyeshadow as like a focus in such a long time. Like I've used it here and there with different looks, but I used to, when I was first starting makeup, do all these different shades of black on my eyes and only that, until a makeup artist friend was like, why do you do that? Why don't you do other colors? Like even throw in a brown there, it'll add so much more dimension. And that's when I started to explore with different colors. Before then, it was just different colors of black and different shades of blues. So I'm gonna bring black in. because I think I've avoided it long enough and I think I want to play with it again. And I think I want to know how to use it better. So this is the shade Infinity, that beautiful dark color there. And it swatches really well. It is so deep. Like, there is no doubt about it that that is a black, okay? And I think that that's a super dark, smoky look. Let's see if I can get a different lighting in here. Oh, here's what it looks like on my fingers. Give you a little bit different view. Okay, let's see. Oh, that changed the lighting a little bit. You can kind of see. Hopefully that gives you a much better idea of what we're gonna be going for. There we go. I'm really excited about these 4 colors, especially these last 3. Like this one I'm excited about, but these 3 I think are gonna be easy to use. This one's gonna be easy, but like not as fun, I feel like. But we'll see. So those are the 4 colors that we are playing around with and focusing on to use 10 times each. And then we have to use all the others in here at least 4 times, which I'm gonna be honest, I think Wishful and Wink, I'll probably end up using much more than those 4 times, but I think that that's an easy use. That's why I didn't put them into the extra one. Well, that is the update, and that is the new palette that we're gonna be working with. If you already have this palette, or if you have a palette that's similar, why don't you go ahead and do this level up with me? Let's see if you can get some progress in palettes you already own. I hope you guys enjoy this update. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. This might end up being my last video for this month. I'm not entirely sure, which means that we probably didn't hit my goal of 100 subscribers for my birthday, which is the last day of October. That's right, I'm a Halloween baby. I might try to put up a special Halloween birthday video. We'll just have to see. But if we didn't hit that goal, that's okay. I still love every one of you that are watching my videos, and I appreciate you all so much. And I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and come back for more videos very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.